Hey everyone, I am back with another pick a card reading, and in today's reading it is about messages you need to hear from the universe right now. I hope you enjoy this reading and I hope it resonates with you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below of other pick a card readings you would like to see in the future. Thank you. I'll see you in your pile. Here is the close-up of the 3 piles that I have for you all to choose from. On the left is pile 1, in the middle is pile 2, and the right is pile 3. So please press pause and use your intuition to figure out which one of these 3 piles will resonate with you the most. Hey pile 1, you chose the pile with the blue lace agate crystal. So let's get right into your pile. This crystal is really good about communication with others, with spirit guides, with the universe, just overall really helps balance out your throat chakra. So that's what that crystal is for. But of course, let's get into your reading. I've got some tarot cards, moonology cards, and divine direction cards that we're going to get through. So the question is, what messages do you need to hear right now from the universe? And your overall card, or the back of the deck energy, as I will say, is the Death card. So you have a lot of transformation and change to be looking forward to. This could be super abrupt change, this could be happening soon, or this is the universe trying to prepare you for this change that could be happening in your life. So let's dive a little bit deeper to see what this change could possibly be around. Yes, that's what I have. So the first card that I pulled was 3 of Wands. So right now the universe is recognizing that you are going through a difficult time, as far as there could be a lot of disappointments happening, or there could be a lot of delays happening for you, whether this has to do with work, or things that you're wanting to do for yourself, like set certain goals for yourself, whether this be a relationship. There is things that are taking a step back, and I'm being told that the reason that these delays are happening is because what's meant to happen is not ready for you just yet. There is still so much change that you really need to experience during this time in order for you to grow. So that's why these opportunities are not set in stone yet, and you're not feeling like they're manifesting, is because that there's still something that you need to learn, is what I'm getting for the most part for that card. And then you also have the Strength card. So the universe really wants you to remain strong during this time, even though it could be really hard and difficult for you, especially if you've been hit with delay after delay or disappointment after disappointment. It's telling you to remain strong, because after this change that's gonna appear, there's gonna be good things happening for you. Like they say, there's definitely this storm that is happening in your life that could just feel very abrupt and very chaotic during this time. But I do think that once you take the time to try to refocus some things on what you want to focus on, then things will start to come more into fruition for you, and you'll realize that this change that you're being put through was for the better, and you will be happy that this change, came into your life, basically. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles as another card that popped out. So this card is in reverse. So when the Ace of Pentacles is in the upright, this does talk about financial abundance, feeling confident, feeling like you can manifest certain things when it comes to planting the right seeds and manifesting like certain money or abundance. It is in the reverse. So it's because of these delays that you're feeling like you're having such a hard time really focusing on what matters in the moment. And what matters is what's gonna make you happy is what matters. So I feel like you have definitely been distracted, and it's time to kind of refocus on what the next moves are for you and how it's going to benefit you, and focusing on you. So that is a really big message I'm getting. You also have 5 of Wands in reversed here. So this tells me that there has been lots of conflict in your life, lots of disagreements with people or with even yourself. And it's time to put those things in the past and leave them in the past. And I definitely think with the Five of Wands being in reverse, that, you know, this conflict is taking a turn and you are putting things towards the past, because to keep replaying disappointments and keep replaying things that didn't work out is not going to help us heal. It's only going to keep us where we are, keep us in the same mindset. So definitely, you know, stay strong and remind yourself that these past occurrences that have happened don't always have to, they're not going to be the same things over and over again. Like, your past is not going to keep repeating itself unless you choose for it to do so. Like, you really have to realize that you are the master of this reality, and you can definitely change your reality with just your mindset. So definitely keep that in mind, because like I feel whenever I read cards, like, I feel like I read it so fast. So I do apologize if, like, sometimes, like, whoa, this is kind of going everywhere. But I literally feel like the universe, when I'm reading cards, like, it just, things like flow through me like so fast. So I feel like also that could also be a sign for me that maybe you need to slow down. Because I also noticed times where, like, yeah, like, I just probably just need to, like, slow down to try to make complete sense of everything. But in your instance, maybe, you know, you've been rushing, like, things in your life, and it's time for you to slow down and kind of regain focus on what you need to focus on. And we have the Hangman as the next card here. So for me, this talks about really gaining a different new perspective, really, you know, hanging tight to kind of really go inside and listen to your intuition and ask yourself, what do you need to focus on right now? And also, sometimes being stagnant makes us realize, like, so many things about ourselves. So definitely take this time to slow down, because with all of this change that is happening, it could get overwhelming, you know, and reminding yourself that you need to take time for yourself during these big changes, because we don't want to overwhelm ourselves, we don't want to overwhelm other people. So definitely take that message and figure out ways to really slow down in the moment. And you also have the Princess of Swords here. So this could also talk about really finding the good communication and the good intellect within yourself, and do more research on, you know, whatever it is you need to research on to really gain focus, whether that is, this is coming to me, going back to school or trying to figure out a new job. So those could relate to anybody, since, like, that's kind of what I was picking up from that card. But really making sure that you are speaking your truth as well. When you are relaying things to others is also a big key here, I'm hearing as well too. So definitely a lot of change. Definitely making sure you are taking time for yourself and trying to refocus and staying strong throughout it all. But I do have Moonology cards as well here, and it's all about new starts and change, because I got expect powerful change, new moon, and eclipse. So yeah, new moons are all about really manifesting certain things into your life. It's a new start, because I also have a new start is coming, new moon. So this upcoming new moon, I'm recording this in September, so it could be, you know, your September new moon, depending on when you see this, or whenever the new moon is, whenever you see this video. Definitely manifest some good things for yourself, because it definitely will get the ball rolling with stuff, but you will definitely expect a powerful change that is happening, and I'm hearing that it's meant to happen for your highest good, and it is going to make you feel more happy within yourself for sure. So the universe has some big messages for you for sure. And then a couple other messages I got was holiday. It's time to go on that holiday that you have been dreaming about. Live life. So again, slowing down, making sure you are taking that time for yourself. Go on vacation. Go to the beach, you know, go out. Where if you can't go on vacation, just make sure that you're going out, making sure that you're having fun, and making sure that you're not taking life too seriously, by just living in the moment and putting the past behind you, because the past does not define your future. And then you have home. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move home. So again, this could be a sign that maybe you just need a different environment. Maybe you need to move into a different home, or that's going to be the big change for you that will be occurring. Or you can renovate something in your home if you feel like you're just bored with what you have already. So that is definitely some advice there. And then we do have the card move again. So it's basically telling you to exercise, you know, get active, like do something that is going to be super positive in your life and that you can set like goals for and everything like that. So that is the last card that I have for you all, is to move. Definitely accept these changes that are happening and try to gain a new perspective for yourself, and I promise you the universe is definitely going to reward you for it. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this reading resonated with you, and please like and comment down below if you haven't already. So I will see you next time. Bye. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the pile with the clear quartz crystal. So clear quartz is honestly really good for like anything, but its main thing is, you know, getting rid of any negative energy and replacing it with positive energy. So love a good clear quartz for sure. But let's dive into your reading. I've got some tarot cards, moonology cards, and divine direction cards to get through. So the question is, or the messages is from the universe and what you just need to hear right now from them. So the first tarot card I'm going to start off with was the back of the deck energy, which was the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely very abundant card, very financially secure, financially stable, all of that good stuff. So good energies to start off the reading. So the universe with this card in particular, it's basically saying that you definitely are getting into a point where you're feeling more confident, you're feeling more secure within yourself, and you're feeling especially confident in your finances and your stability. I feel like you are becoming more grounded within who you are as well too, since this is very earth energy here. But let's get into your reading to see other messages that you have, of course. So we have the Fool card. So this talks about definitely new possible beginnings for you. So this could talk about travel. This could talk about you just really diving deep into whatever you love, whatever you're passionate about, and going forward with it wholeheartedly. And taking this leap and not letting fear get in the way of you taking this leap, you know. And then we have the Two of Wands here. So this talks about really gaining a lot of focus and really trying to strategize next plans that you have for yourself. So definitely make sure that you are taking the time to plan out some things, new goals that you have set in mind. So whenever you do take all of these leaps of faith that you're taking, you'll feel super secure and confident, which I have no doubt that you won't feel that way. But of course, having that focus and planning is always just a good thing in general. But then we have the Sun card here. So this is a very positive card. Talks about optimism, talks about happiness all around. So I definitely feel that the universe is really noticing that, you know, you are in this really good place right now, and they are going to keep rewarding you for working on yourself and taking the time to be yourself and all of those great things. So definitely keep it up is what I'm hearing. But of course, not all messages are like super positive. So this is where we're gonna get into like not that it's not positive, but it's just messages that you need to hear, because not every reading you're gonna hear is like super positive. I mean, there have been a lot of readings I've done, but what I'm saying is like there's ups and downs to life, so not everything is always sunshine and rainbows. But next card you have is the Eight of Pentacles here in reversed. So this talks about you know, really, like whenever it's in the upright, it talks about really having a lot of hard work and determination to keep focusing on your goals to get to the next level. But I feel like you know, this could be relating to your past, or this could be talking about right now, that maybe like sometimes like you don't feel fully focused on the work that you're doing, or not really sure like what goals that you need to be setting within yourself sometimes, just because you get really kind of caught up with everything else that is going on, which is totally okay. We're human. Not everything is going to be perfect, but definitely making sure that we are taking some time out to work on ourselves, and balancing like helping others as well too. So this could be like, you know, with like friendships or family or even work. So making sure that we're not putting our all into just one thing, that we're trying to balance it out equally. And then we also have 10 of Wands here. So there's definitely some baggage that you could be carrying around still, things from the past that could be just burdening you. And it's time to just let go of those things, because you're definitely prospering into a whole new person possibly. And those things that had happened to you in the past, yeah, they helped shape who you are to become stronger, but they don't no longer define you, if that makes sense. Like, leave that in the past. It's in the past for a reason. You are becoming more stronger and positive as you really just focus on yourself. And there's a lot of messages that are just fully like need to focus on yourself, because like it is just so hard to do so sometimes, and it's just really crucial that we recognize that it's okay to say no to people, and you know, it's okay to balance our time is what I'm basically getting from this all. And then you also have the Eight of Swords here. So again, this could talk about feeling trapped mentally, having a lot of like anxious or depressive thoughts. So I feel like you are definitely moving out of this state of feeling trapped, of feeling burdened, and you're finally going to feel free, and you're going to feel so happy and optimistic about your future. And I think that like you have been putting in a lot of work already, and to just continue to do so, and remember to just balance things out the best that you can is what I'm getting here. And then we also have some Moonology cards. So I have Step Out of Your Comfort Zone. So this could mean like maybe, you know, you have some like ideas that are kind of going around in your head, and you're just like, like, how do I present this to so-and-so, or how do I present this to the world? Like, definitely, like, don't be afraid to, again, take this leap of faith. Like, whatever you have going on within yourself that you really want to show the world, whether it's like showing the world the real you or showing a project that you're working on or something, like, step out of your comfort zone and show everybody what you got, because it is going to make you feel more fulfilled in your life, and it's going to make you feel more abundant and more successful for your future as well too. And then we also have a time to give rather than take. There we go. New moon in Virgo. So you could be a Virgo, or this upcoming new moon in Virgo could really resonate with you. Definitely spend some time manifesting under this new moon, and I can guarantee you that you will definitely start to see your manifestations appear sooner or later. Then I have some divine direction cards here. So we have the card Protection. You're not alone. You're being looked after by your spirit guides and angels. So if you ever feel like you're alone, please don't, because there are definitely people on the other side, and then there's the universe that is definitely going to back you up the best that it can. And all of these trials and errors that you have gone through, the universe is doing it for you and not to you, is what I like to say, because nobody's punishing you for certain things. I mean, karma is real, but like, if you did experience any type of karma, again, it was just something for you to learn. Like, you're not being like punished, even though it does feel like punishment. And then we have ask. It's okay to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. So definitely recognize that. Ask for help from your peers, from your family if you can, or even talk to your spirit guides, because we also have heal. You have a natural gift for healing through your hands, words, or actions. So you could be a healer yourself. So, and I'm going to say this because this is kind of how I feel. Like, I feel like I always have to be the one helping other people, and I'm a Virgo, so that kind of makes sense because they're definitely there to help others a lot. But like, making sure that you are balancing it all, making sure that you are healing yourself, making sure that you know that you can heal others, but making sure that you're your whole self before you can really start to heal everybody else. And that's just something that I have had to learn, because I will pour and pour and pour into people that I love, people that I care about, and not really get anything back sometimes. And obviously those people are just not for me, but also like, I needed to give myself that same love and care so I can continue to give it to people, the right people, you know what I'm saying? So definitely keep that in mind, because I feel like that's a message that somebody needed to hear as well. But that is all that I have for you. So I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if it did resonate with you. And yeah, I think that's all I have. Thank you again. Goodbye. Hey pile 3, thank you so much for being here. You chose the pile with the Smoky Quartz crystal. So Smoky Quartz is really good for grounding, and it helps balance your root chakra. So a little bit about that crystal, but let's get into your reading. I have tarot cards, of course, Moonology, and divine direction cards to get through. So I'm going to start with tarot and your back of the deck energy that I got, which was the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles here, I am hearing there's some type of choice that you're going to need to make, or there is some things that you really need to balance out in your life, is the overall energy for this reading here. So let's get in with more tarot cards. So I have the King of Wands here. So this tells me that the universe is really wanting me to share with you that they can definitely see you stepping into your power with the King of Wands here, really gaining a lot of confidence and really taking ownership and responsibility for things that are going on in your life. So they definitely see you as somebody who is a leader, and that could help lead others as well. But the biggest thing in this reading is there is a lot of healing that is taking place still, and a lot of balance that needs to be taking place. Sorry, there's a plane. I don't know if you, it's like hard to say if you could hear the plane or not, but I'm just gonna wait because that would be annoying if, okay, I think it's gone. Okay. So yeah, there's just a lot of healing that's taking place here, because definitely have the Three of Swords in reverse here. So you are taking this time to heal, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Everybody needs time to heal. Everybody needs time to just focus on themselves, because that seems to be the main messages that I'm getting, that people really just need to balance, you know, focusing on themselves and then giving to others at the same time. But definitely you are healing from a situation that really had you heartbroken, and you're trying to regain who you are as an individual at this time. And they're definitely recognizing that, and they're definitely helping you along this way. You also have the card Temperance. So this talks about peace, harmony, and balance. So you're definitely are going to be, definitely going to be gaining a lot more patience and balance soon. And this is because you are needing it for what you have been through or what you are going to go through. And the more patience that we have within ourselves and others, the universe does end up rewarding us after that. You do have the Nine of Wands here in reverse. So this does talk about failure, and it does talk about kind of paranoia in a way, like we're just feeling like we're just never going to be good enough, and we can't see like the future and how positive that it can truly be. And I think that that's where the healing really needs to step in, because we can't just keep telling ourselves that no matter what we do, we're gonna fail, because we're just never gonna get anywhere that way. So that's why healing is going to be really crucial right now, because you really need to realize who you are, and that is definitely this King of Wands, this person that knows what the fuck is up, that is a boss bitch, whatever. Like, you need to recognize this about yourself. And with the Ten of Swords here in reverse, like, this is talking about hope, and that things are definitely going to be coming into this balance for you, and that you are going to do a healing that you need, that is necessary for you. So definitely know that healing and peace and balance is definitely needed at this time. And then you also have the Nine of Cups here. So this is talking about emotional fulfillment. So after you get done with really making sure that your life is balanced, and making sure that you are always choosing yourself first, you will feel this emotional fulfillment, and you will be so glad that you took the time to heal, and you'll be so glad that, you know, you chose yourself during this moment here. We also have some Moonology cards. So of course I have one of them that says balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces, which there was just a full moon in Pisces in August, depending on when you see this video, but there definitely was a full moon just recently. But you can still take the time to balance out spirituality and practicality, you know, logic versus intuition, all of that good stuff, making sure that you have a balance between both of those. And we also have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So this makes me think of bringing love into the situation within yourself, making sure that you're loving yourself, choosing yourself, and showing the world the real you, because that's what I feel like Aquariuses are really good at, is really being creative and expressing themselves of who they are. So definitely keep that in mind. Or, because I mean, you could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, because I got that here as well. Or a Sag, picking up Sagittarius too, so those could be a few, but they don't have to be. Anyways, Next card you got for the divine directions, you got goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner and go after them. So this is definitely a big message. I know you're definitely taking the time to heal right now, but it would be a good idea to also just kind of plan out some things that you have in mind for yourself as far as goals. And don't think that you need to have like these big goals about your career or anything. Like, let them be small goals, like on, you know, like how many times can you meditate a week, or how many times can you work out a week, or just give me smaller goals than that. These are just kind of examples, you know, but definitely making sure that you're taking the goals that you want to go after off the back burner, but definitely start slow, and then you'll end up gaining momentum from there. So we also have communicate with others more freely, speak up, you have the right to be heard. So yes, this is a big message. Know that your words do have meaning, and to not always keep quiet when it comes to things that you really need to say. Express yourself the best way that you can, because the more, I mean, I'm also speaking like for myself too, but I feel like I kind of got out of this a little bit more, because I used to be somebody that just never spoke about like what I was feeling, even though I felt so many emotions. I like kept them to myself because I didn't want to hurt somebody else's feelings. And it's just kind of like nothing ever gets fixed that way. So definitely communicate how you're feeling, and make sure that other people know how you are feeling and all of that stuff. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Anyways, last card I have for you all is meditate, reconnect with your inner spirit, walk, practice yoga, meditate, or listen to music. So definitely take some time to go into your own little, I don't know, world, basically. Making sure that you're taking the time for yourself. And like I said, meditation doesn't always have to be listening to meditative music or, you know, being quiet with your eyes closed. Like, you can go on a walk, enjoy nature, you can do yoga, all of those great things. So however you find yourself to have peace, end up doing those things, because the more you do what it is that brings you peace, the more happy and free you're going to feel. So that is the advice that I have from the universe. I really hope that it resonated with you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below of if it resonated, or if there's other pick a card readings that you would want me to do for you all. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.